Hello, welcome to my student support system. In today's class, we are going to discuss a childhood illness, patent ductus arteriosus. This lecture is in English, and if you want to study in Hindi, just click on I button and you will get link of Hindi lecture, and you can visit my channel also. What is ductus arteriosus? The ductus arteriosus is a blood vessels, see here, in the developing fetus connecting the trunk of pulmonary artery and the descending aorta. Okay, this is communication in fetus only. It allows most blood from the right ventricle bypass the fetus's non functioning lungs. It blocks or disappear after birth when lungs starts functioning. And what is patent ductus arteriosus? This is a congenital defect in which the ductus arteriosus fails to close after birth. This allows portion of oxygenated blood from the left heart to flow back to the lungs via the aorta to the pulmonary artery. A small patent ductus arteriosus often doesn't cause any problem and might never need any treatment. However, large patent ductus arteriosus, if left untreated, can allow poorly oxygenated blood to flow in wrong direction, weakening of the heart muscles and causing heart failure and other complications. What are the signs and symptoms of patent ductus arteriosus? Patent ductus arteriosus symptoms vary with the size of defect and whether the baby is full term or premature. A small patent ductus arteriosus might cause no sign or symptom and go undetected for some time, even until adulthood. A large patent ductus arteriosus can cause sign of heart failure soon after birth. First of all, the defect present with heart murmur while listening to the baby's heart through stethoscope. Apart from this, pulse pressure is increased, sweating when crying or eating, persistent fast breathing or breathlessness, easy tiring, and rapid heart rate. What are the diagnostic investigations? First of all, physical examination where auscultation of the chest, echocardiography, and chest X-ray can confirm PDA. Treatment. Treatment for patent ductus arteriosus depend on the age of the person being treated. Options might include watchful waiting, medications, surgical closure, and catheter procedure. Watchful waiting. In premature baby, a PDA often closes on its own. The doctor will monitor the baby's heart to make sure the open blood vessel is closing properly. For full-term babies, children and adults who have small PDA that are not causing other health problem, monitoring might be all that is needed. Medications. In premature baby, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs such as ibuprofen, endomethacin might be used to help close the PDA. NSAIDs block the hormone like chemicals in body that keep the PDA open. NSAID won't close the PDA in full term or adults. Surgical closure. A surgeon make a small cut between the child's ribs and reach the child's heart and repair open duct causing using the stitches or clips. After surgery, the child will remain in the hospital for several days for observation. It usually takes a few weeks for the child to fully recover after this open heart surgery. Then catheter procedure. In catheter procedure, a thin tube that is catheter is inserted into the blood vessel through the groin and threaded up in the heart. Through the catheter, a plug or coil is inserted to close the ductus arteriosus. What nursing management can be done for these children? Observation of respiratory and cardiac status is very important nursing care in PDA. If signs of respiratory distress are noted, the children should be placed in semi-fowler position. All the medications are given on time and parents are involved in the care. Intake output chart is maintained so that nutritional status and water balance is assessed. If surgery or catheterization procedure is scheduled, inform the parents about the procedure and prepare them for surgery. Anxiety level of parents is assessed and psychological support is provided to alleviate anxiety. Vital signs are monitored such as heart rate, respiratory rate, temperature. These are recorded also. Surgical site care is provided with aseptic technique to prevent infection and promote healing. Other nursing interventions include all the nursing care of a hospitalized child that we have discussed in previous lecture under heading Nursing Care of Hospitalized Child in the lecture Child Health Nursing. Thank you students for watching this complete video. Just you can like my Facebook page for latest updates and you can visit my blogger for making your notes. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram and join Facebook page. Thank you. Have a nice day.